Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Crash Bandicoot-The Wrath of Cortex. And as I promised, we are going to take on Sea Shell Shenanigans. God help us. Okay, so what's happened since the edit that you're not going to see there is, I failed miserably at the box collecting. I actually got all the way to the end and I had missed 2 somehow. So then I gave the time trial a shot and, got really close a couple times. So, we're gonna keep trying the time trial, and, we'll get it eventually. If I get the time trial out of the way for this level, that seriously is a gigantic weight off my shoulders. I mean, like, I've been dreading it. So. Those things that fall from the ceiling, surprisingly, if you keep moving, are not a problem. I mean, they're so slow. That, you know, I mean, Crash can really move. You just gotta kind of know where they're coming from to stay, you know, on the opposite side of the, or know when they're coming so you can stay kind of low. Because sometimes staying low is a bad thing, but, yeah, I was shocked, actually, at, like, gotta get that Aku. If you do this level right, you get, that's the 3rd one you get in the level. But, we missed one. So, yeah. And you need them. I mean, the bottom line is you're going to need the Akus in this level because, well, maybe you aren't, but I do, because I'm going to get hit by stuff. That's just the way it works. I am going to get hit by stuff. And this level is a little sneaky. Actually, surprisingly sneaky at the end. I did in my first time trial attempt, I got killed by the last enemy. And it was heartbreaking. I should have recorded the scream. There wasn't actually a scream. I could scream and pretend that, like, ah, no, like that, but sorry if that bothered anybody. It is nice. One of the things about this level is that the time blocks that you, like, blow up with, like, nitro and TNT, that they count. So, you get some help there. Okay, so this is essentially the end of the level, but then there's this guy, and then there's another guy. In this tube, there's a shark, and that's what killed me. Yeah, that guy killed me. My first run. I was so devastated. Absolutely devastated. So we made it. How crazy! That's awesome. Oh, by the way, how's everybody doing? Now that you did that, we're great! That was awesome! Wow, thanks. It's good to hear that. Sometimes I think nobody cares. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so that's great. We're saving our game, by the way, because there's no way I'm gonna redo that crap. Alright, so let's go in and get those boxes. Those boxes that are laughing at us. Alright. Yay! Weekday start again! Hooray! That was not what I wanted to do, so it's time to die! Do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond! I expect you to die! Alright, anyway. Sorry, it's, that's a classic favorite of mine. Maybe I'll start pulling that out during LPs. No, I expect you to die. Alright. Sorry, I got all caught up in my own head there. Which is where I spend most of my time anyway. I mean, you live on somebody's floor. So, you can't spend all your time in reality when you're unemployed and live on a friend's floor. Yeah, anyway, on a more depressing note, no. No, I'm actually alright with it, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'm looking for work. You know, I'm trying to do better. I'm not, anyway, this is the week I should hear back about my phone and everything, too, actually. So, you know, keep your fingers crossed. Although if you're watching this after, like, you know, it's mainly its original post date, you know. there may not be anything you can do keeping your fingers away. I already have a job or something. You have to check the latest video for instructions. See what I'm saying in that one. Oh God, I hope 2 months from now I'm not still saying like, oh, I'm hoping to hear back about some jobs. But you never know. I mean, I've had long job searches before. Although the longest one I think was right when I moved to Milwaukee initially out of community college. I took about 5 months, and I was ready to give up. I was seriously like a week away from like moving, you know, dropping out of school. I had dropped out of school already, and was getting ready to move back in with my parents. And a job offer came, and it was crap. I seriously, it was less than $6 an hour. But I took it. And I barely made my rent. And then I got promoted. To like, it was a cashiering job at a grocery store, and I got promoted like in 6 months to customer service. And then in another year, I got promoted to management, and was making like 3 times what I had started at. And had full benefits and stuff. I mean, I had full benefits as a cashier. That was why I took the job, was because it was full benefits for the union. So it was dental and life and health, and enough money to cover my rent, which was, jeez, $250 a month, which is nothing. I was sharing a floor of a house with 3 guys, or 2 other guys. Oh no! By that time it was a guy and a girl, because one of the guys had left and was subletting. He moved to La Crosse to live with his girlfriend. Anyway, wow, this is like my life story. So that's what happened to me after college and stuff, and it was rough. I mean, it was a rough way to, you know, drop out of school, and then like I got promoted to the grocery store job, and then a lot of bad stuff happened, and I ended up getting sober. That's the description right there. That seriously is like there's 3 years of my life that you can sum up that way. The first 3 years that I lived on my own, a lot of bad stuff happened, and then I got sober. Oh, that was lucky. That's a really hard dodge to make. The space between that falling mine or whatever and the jellyfish. So yeah, so that's and then after that everything was great. Like I went back to school and I made tons of money, and then like wasn't spending it on booze and drugs and stuff. So I went back to school and was an English major and took an intro to archaeology class. And they were talking about archaeology, and I was like, seriously, people do this for a living? And the teacher was like, yep, people do it for a living every day. And I was like, yeah, but you gotta have like a master's or something. She was like, nope, bachelor's. She's like, you can do CRM work with a bachelor's. And I was like, And I talked to one of the grad students. He's like, yep, you'll get a job right after you graduate. And I was like, no, that's not possible. And I did. I switched my degree to anthropology. I majored in archaeology. I finished in 2.5 years. And 3 months after I graduated, I had a job. I graduated in January, and had a job in early March. Mid-March, March 13th or something. It was right before my mom's birthday. I had to leave. And, like, had to buy my mom a birthday present and say, like, happy birthday and stuff a little early. Because this pipeline job was starting in Indiana. And it was exciting. It was exciting. I was making a living as an archaeologist. So. And I would recommend it if anybody wants to live out of motel rooms and follow the money and just like see the country and not know where their next paycheck's coming from. I would highly recommend it as a job. It's super fun. It's great work. If you can get work out west, like in Utah and Wyoming, and since the country out there is so beautiful, just I would highly recommend it. But I've been doing it for almost 4 years, and I really want an apartment, steady job. So, you know, the adventure can only go on so long. And I miss it sometimes. Sometimes I mean, I'm trying to put together like a regular life, and just like it'd be easier to just go back to. And it would be easier to make a paycheck. You know, finding an archaeology project, but I'm just tired of not knowing where I'm going to be next week. You know, I like knowing where I'm going to be. It's relaxing. And I like having friends, you know? I like having friends that I can meet on a regular basis. Like, hey, you want to go for coffee? And, like, I know they're going to be around. And, like, it's not like they'll find a job in Washington and leave and I'll never see them again. Or anything like that. Oh, that happens occasionally. There, we got all the boxes. I don't know where those 2 were I missed. I don't know how I missed 2 boxes. Because I didn't do anything much different for that run. So anyway, so we didn't talk about that run at all. But there, now that level is completely cleared out. We don't have to worry about level 8. Or was that level 7? Level 7 ever again. And again, we're saving our game because we're not doing that again. Wow, what now? I have so much trouble making the screen work. Alright, so let's go take care of one of the relics in our special levels. We actually have 2 new special levels open, and Ice Station Bandicoot I've never been in. My practice file does not have enough relics to open that. And the second one is without a doubt the weirdest level I've seen so far. Alright, the important thing about nighttime is that those 2 boxes in the back, those turn into time boxes. So we'll be moving forward and seeing if we can take care of this. Alright. This is pretty straightforward. This is just the gauntlet all over again, except with Coco instead of Crash. And since we don't have to really use any kind of special abilities, all we have to do is run. We should be in good shape. So, yeah. But like I said, none of the stuff has changed. Like, it's still all the same stuff, same platform, same box assortment and things like that. And again, the Firefly is going to be a little obnoxious, but he tends to do a pretty good job of staying with us and stuff. So, you know, we're gonna take care of this. Alright. So I think after this we'll be shutting the video off because we've done a lot in this video, so, and talked about a lot of nonsense stuff, so good times. Good times. Alright. So yeah, I mean, some of the things are noticeably absent from this. There's a bonus crystal, I think, in this level somewhere. So, oh, that wizard always gets me. I don't know how I managed to. Well, whatever. We should almost be towards the end, so. Oh yeah. Well, that's it for us. Oh, we couldn't get up there. Oh well. Alright, and that's it. Oh, we got the gold one. That's awesome. So that's one more relic down, and then, alright, we're gonna shut the video off here, and you guys take care. And as always, thanks for watching. Talk to you next time on Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. Bye, everybody.